What? Shut up. I mean, no, that's inappropriate. Sorry, that was inappropriate.
New Orleans, Wizard World 2015.
Oh,
Be
here's a nice
18 and I
story.
want to go to the con bad. Find out I can volunteer and get in for free. One of the days I'm given artist alley duties. Keep spaces clean and manage flow of traffic. EVS asks me to come over. Starstruck, I say okay. He's doing a flash sketch and is showing me stuff. Tells me how great working in comics are. At
Oh,
one
sounds
point
like
he
it.
places his hand on my
Sweet.
leg. I'm wearing shorts. Think it's nothing. Just laugh. Tells me he can help me out if I help him out.
Whoa.
Says working in comics can
Whoa.
be really fun. What the fuck is happening right now? Say thanks for everything and nope out. I can hear him say shut your mouth or something. Go back to what I was doing, scared out of my mind. So that was my story with EVS. When I hear that he's gay, it doesn't surprise me.
Naring is all over the page,
Doesn't
and all of you
surprise me
talk.
either.
Get it taken down.
Someone is now having a very bad day. I apologize, Alfie. I know who did it. It's gone.
Oh.
I should have done that to begin with. I wasn't
true.
thinking carefully.
Now take down that message. Thanks for blaming me.
Okay, I'll take it down.
I'm super pissed. I feel like choking you.
So what, Alfie?
Breath
So
flying.
what? I love you, dude. Romantically. You know that. You and I can't be pals again? Buddies, if you will? I can't believe that.
I have a podcast of you fixated on me, leading a group of delusional creeps to bully me. You're the delusional one. I asked to be done with your bullshit months ago. I'm done. Leave me alone.
You'll be back to bother me later. You'll get a flyer from Pizza Hut that you don't like, and you'll think that I sent it to you. I implore you, leave me alone!
5 months later.
Alfred, I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to reach out and jerk you off. I mean, say
What?
hello. And I hope you'll consider burying the hatchet that you were obviously never holding in the first place. Things have changed in both our lives, huh? Signed, Rethan Van Cryberg.
6 weeks later.
He signed
Love
it
you,
that way.
buddy. And clearly not in a platonic way either. Dude, it's been a while.
Wow.
How are you? I had some of that Chimay. Chimay Saint Cinquante is a strong blonde
Oh.
beer that is refreshing and fruity, tasty and intense. Yes, Ethan Van Sciver drank a literal fruity beer. Hope you were sitting down for that one.
Oh, I am sitting down. So it's not just a clever name then.
Wishing he'd held on tight to Alfie's love every night.
Oh, it makes it sound wholesome.
Filthy's
wholesome.
rock, happy soul. By his
Filthy
Jewish
rock.
kids he cannot hold. He gets in his car. Some gold from Cape Town. Moves and plows into a light bulb. Flies out the window and dies.
Oh, so it has a happy ending after all. Yay. Oh, hello there. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That's sad, but at the same time,
That's funny.
Hot summer nights, under
yes.
neon lights.
Yes.
Ethan Van Cipher.
Cipher? Scripsburg. More like.
Place encounters, Craigslist dates. He's got a hunger for the tastiest mix.
Wow, this does not sound wholesome anymore. Very sad.
In the parking lot, Ethan's cooking up a different kind of plot. He orders extra sauce with a
does he?
side of desire. Needing hot dew.
Speaking of Ethan, that's who I am right now.
Heart on fire. Heartbeat tonight.
Whoa.
In the heat of the thrill. Ethan Van Silver, chasing what
Silver?
he will.
What's the song about? I don't understand what any of these songs are about. What's happening in this? I don't know. Whatever. This goofy ass thing. I got the attachment. Oh. Okay. Oh. Wasn't over. No way. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to be playing a video game. I'm playing a video game. What are these guys doing? Well, I want to climb up the vines. That's neat. I was hoping that song would just keep going for another 20 minutes. Oh, yeah. Here, this is a good song. I think this is by Daft Punk. I like every AI song has to have something like living in a dream. Oh, it's true. That's true. Let me get it. Fuck you. You too. Come on. Suck it. You are dumb. Shut up. This guy should have listened. Fully chooped up to the max. Ah, wonderful. I really like the atmosphere of the song. Very fast wave.
Pages filled with color, viewed by someone other. Cyberfrog flying high, failing to save the world from the sky.
Failing to save the world. Why?
Talking seems more like rain, but ask about a favorite scene and it's like they forgot their own rain. Cyberfrog.
That's like the official theme song for Cyberfrog.
What's your secret charm? 7 years strong, yet no favorite bonds, causing quite alarm. Is it the characters or story that keeps us all hooked, or is it just empty hype? That's called an escape show.
The strongest pot in the world. The bullets didn't even penetrate. Yeah. Fuck.
It's called an escape show.
I miss smoking. I miss cigarettes. It's all about vaping these days, I know. Yes. Those wooden donkeys are supposed to be around here. Or a bunch of them throughout the game. The whole game. And I have no idea. I have to play this with a guide or something. Is anyone? Oh, a couple people are in Chewy yet. Welcome to Kick. Yeah, been here the whole time. Also, hello to Spectary. This is a deep cut right here. Should I? Oh, this is my favorite. Fiat. Is it Voluntas? Tua, Hawk Tua. Oh shit, I knew it. It's the Hawk Tua gun. If I knew that, I wouldn't have. Oh, it's gone. My arms. My fingers. What does it taste? Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that's okay. What the fuck? Oh. Withdraw? I don't think so. Oh, free ammo for guns I don't use. Yay! I mean, who needs them? That was a good song. It's over though. What? What's Wait a second. What's happening now? Hardcore. Because that's my favorite movie. It is a good movie. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a boss fight. No wonder they were loading me up with fucking shit.
That's not good.
That's not.
Andrew Stubbs doesn't sound like Rakita Lassa was saying he knew of evidence.
Oh, we were just
Monty's
having
a
fun
pedophile.
listening to fun
Last
songs
stream,
and shit. Now,
not smart.
Ugh,
No, I said
now
that
we
I
have
have
to listen to this
reason to
horror.
believe, a reasonable belief based on things he
Give me
has
something to
said
believe in.
and done. That's not smart. What are you talking about? Do you have any
Yeah, that's not
idea how
smart.
defamation of a public
You're dumb.
figure works? Do
you
you
nobody
realize
cares.
a Montagraph? I have no
Eat
reason
Crystal
to believe
Hammer,
that his
eat shit.
online
What kind
reputation
of
that's
name?
existed for a decade is wrong.
Oh,
He's
Here, what,
never
actually?
given me any reason.
hold on.
He just said,
This.
"No, Nick, you can't believe you said it."
37 out of 56.
Well, you can't
Still
believe
got
that
a ways to
anybody
go.
said it for 10 straight years, but they all said it.
Did they?
You've never provided me a reason to not believe it. So,
Please pause.
okay.
Oh no.
I-
Please pause.
I just marveled at this shit.
It won't pause.
Let's see.
We're stuck
Nick
listening
loves
to this.
free speech. Says, Nick, do
I
you
don't know
think
what to
Mark
do about
Randazzo
this
would fight
anymore.
for Montagraph's freedom of speech to make fun of you until
It's
you
too
lie
bad.
about him?
It's tragic.
I have never sued Montagraph
You
nor
know what?
asked him to
I know
stop
what to
talking
do.
about me.
Give me a second.
All I've ever said about Montagraph is he's an unhinged retard who probably likes sucking little cock. Based on 10 years of history,
He finally shut the fuck up. Just had to put an ice pick in his brainstem. Okay. That's how you do it. That's the way you do it. Will it unpause, actually? Because if it does...
based on his own
Okay. It's because the window wasn't in focus. Something about Resident Evil 8. Oh. Pipe bombs. Pipe. Bombs. Yeah, something about how Resident Evil 8 sort of locks the focus so you can't even unpause stuff. Sometimes. Conditionally. I wasn't planning to really stream or do the usual clips and video stuff while playing this game, but you know what? I really felt like it today. Hold on. Oh, you know what? That's right. But, I felt like it, but I was also like, do I even need to listen to other people talk or, to, do the reacting to people's talking? There is a huge series of videos on our wonderful Subscribestar of me doing the usual, that clips and video format where I'm listening to video games while playing Rakita clips. Wait a second. But yeah, there's like 30 videos on our Subscribestar now of that. One of the reasons why I haven't really been streaming, because streaming is just, I always am streaming or up in the middle of the night, when I go walking in my sleep, which is nice. These are nice. By the way, if this shuts off all of a sudden, most likely, it's because my computer shut itself off. The fan's going, but I haven't had it shut my computer off yet. So, not sure it will. Maybe it just fixed it. Maybe my computer fixed itself entirely. Maybe it really was a Windows patch, a Windows update that was fucking bricking my computer. Or it was, well, what was happening is I was playing the wonderful, classic Fallout 4 in VR while recording. Oh, okay. But no. Well, I'm looking at a PNG now. What's this? What the fuck is this? It's just pictures. Okay, where's my hands? What?
You're the real deal, Ethan. Well done.
Thank you. I'm Ethan now. See, now I am Ethan.
Cool your jets.
No, I'm not going to. Here. I'm just skipping all of the cuts. I've already played this game. It was a plus game. But anyways, yeah, the fan's going, and it tends to go for, system-intensive VR. VR is like the most system-intensive thing you could do because, again, as I was mentioning, oh, neat. As I was mentioning before, it has to run, every VR game essentially is running 2 copies of the game, 1 for each eyeball. In fact, it's funny, just like in real life. If you close one eye, if you put your hand in front of your face, close one eye and close the other eye, they're in different positions. It's like it's real. That's the magic of 3D. It really makes you think that you're there, which is neat, but still, when it comes to VR games, the best VR games are like mods for existing games that just port them to VR. I did finish Resident Evil 7. I think did I mention this? I think I mentioned this in a Subscribestar video stream thing. But I played Resident Evil 7 like last month, and then I played Resident Evil 8 last month, and I finished both of them. I thought they were quite good. And then I played Resident Evil 4 Remake. And I liked that actually a lot. It was surprising because I know there's a lot of people being like, oh, it sucks, or oh, it's actually really good. And it's like, you kind of phantom fish. Oh, I think I got that fish. That's the super fish. All right. But yeah, I played through all of those. And I quite enjoyed them. And I was gonna wrap it up by, after finishing 4, I was gonna start a plus game of 4 with VR. And as it turns out, the VR mod for that isn't finished. I thought it was. And I really wanted to play that because 4 is still like the biggest Resident Evil game. First time I played 7 and 8, I finished them in like less than 10 hours each. And eventually clocked in 10 hours by sort of going back and doing a couple other things. Oh, achievement hunting or goofy shit like that. But I was looking forward to 4 because 4 is huge. And it took me at least 15 to 20 hours to finish that one. And there's more guns in that and, all that wonderful stuff. Wait a second, I'm just back here? What was I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I got the fucking jar. I was like, I didn't do any of the fight or the going through the factory? I thought that was the factory. It's not. It wasn't the factory. I'm doing more achievement hunting lately. Yesterday I got a bunch. There's a guy that spawns in this field around this time, but I killed him yesterday, and it gives you an achievement. I love achievement. Guys! Chewy at. I love achievements. Nick makes my ears bleed. He is a bad person. That's wait. No. Okay. That's a bad thing for him to do. He shouldn't do that. He should probably go to jail for the rest of his life. Because of that. Oh, well, that's inappropriate. Yeah, so after I finished those games and I was going to play 4 in VR, and it turns out there's a bunch of features and stuff missing. It turns out that he only was just recently releasing that, and he held off on doing work for it because of the remake of 4 was going to have a VR version on the PlayStation 5. Ethan Ralph is in this game too. I know I'm not even the fucking millionth person to do that one. But you know, I'm going to anyways. Who cares? Perfect. Perfect crystals. Oh, shit. Nice. Oh, double nice. Okay, there.
Now to spend like kings.
We can live like kings. Let's see. How do I... Yeah, I wanted to... But I even have that. I wanted to upgrade this just so I can sort of sell it back. Kind of wish I could put it in the stash. That's one thing that I thought was cool about 4 and the remake of 2, which I also did finish that. I think that was last year, and that had a VR mod also, which I played, and that was pretty cool too. I'm surprised at how well this game runs. Period, including in VR. A little stuttery, a little blurry sometimes. Clearly the textures are being turned all the way to the bottom. And you know what? That's fine. Wait, no it isn't. That's terrible. Oh, Oh. Yeah, wait, and I'm supposed to take this whole pedestal or something? I just have to lift the whole thing? Okay. I'm just gonna carry this. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Okay. What? So yeah, after I finished all those games, the past few days I had started Death Stranding. And it's weird what just a step down in quality. Not just quality, but there's a bunch of little things about Death Stranding that just suck. And I was willing to give the game a huge benefit of the doubt after several hours. I'm 10 hours in. And one of the main problems with the game is just the existence of the game. Like the combat sucks, which is to say that there isn't any. Of course, the game shames you like never before for the concept of killing by just outright preventing you, not only preventing you from killing, but preventing death from existing in the game, because canonically, when somebody dies in the world in Death Stranding, after 48 hours, if they aren't cremated, they explode in a nuclear explosion called a void out, which is so insanely stupid. The fact that people like even take the game seriously or defend the game in any way after even that, because it's a gameplay element, it's so moronic and it's so pretentious. And of course, it's Kojima, Pissjima, as usual, being like, oh, it has a good anti-nukes message. That's actually how he talks. That's how he sounds in real life. But I think more importantly, sweet. Wait, which one's the barrel? Oh, wait, no. This part. Oh, this is the actual menu. For some reason, you can bring this up. Free cam. Yeah, you can fuck with that. Manual flashlight. Sounds cool. The lighting's only showing up in one eye. My left eye, these candles aren't lit. And then in my right eye, they are. I don't know what's going on with that. Same for the torches, actually. That's creative. That's messing with my brain. It's rewiring my brain to think wrong things. Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm going over here. Wait, no, you know what? I maxed out. Oh, that's me. Yeah, wait, I maxed out the pump action, including all the bonus attachments, so I will sell this.
You no longer need this?
Nope. Big fucking no. And fuck you for asking. Oh, wait, that's completely uncalled for. Did I max this out yet? Oh, yeah, I did. I can look. For some reason, this is considered a really good gun. I was going to play this on Mercenaries because I was looking up Mercenary stuff. Because I don't know how to get the S ranks yet. And I saw somebody just taking this gun every time. I was like, okay. This is a Goofy Saiga, which I absolutely, you know, I do want this, but I know it's going to be insane to try to upgrade this. In fact, yeah, wait. Where's the drum mag? Nope, that's a landmine. This is the drum. No, that's wrong drum mag. There we go.
I saw you eyeing that.
Yes. There we go. Red dot sight, long barrel, firepower. Might as well.
I can see
Yes.
why you'd be interested in that.
Now it's really bubbled out. Sweet.
Securing
Anyways,
goods is
so,
more important than anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of bizarre. First of all, the controls actually suck for it, and it's funny because I've seen people say that the controls for Death Stranding are good when they're not. They're not good at all.
Aha.
You know, it's really bizarre about this gun. Actually, is it has it's a semi-auto, and the rate of fire is freakishly low. Here, let's see if I can equip it. Is it? Yeah, here it is. Here, all right. There. This is as fast as it fires. It doesn't make any sense. How the hell? Whatever. So, yeah, Death Stranding. I mean, whenever you criticize the stories, the just plot hole ridden, dumb morons, they're stories for stupid people to think that they're smart.
What's going on?
My stomach was rumbling. My stomach was rumbling. But yeah, every time you actually point out something that is just straight up stupid, in any Kojima game, they're like, well, the story doesn't matter. The gameplay's great. And it's like, okay, here's problems with the gameplay too. They're like, and then they're just like, well, you're a detractor. It's the same thing that gay celebs on YouTube will say when they've basically been vaporized and blown out to sea in any argument. That was one of the things about Nick Rekieta. It's one of the only reasons why I even bring up Nick Rekieta. Where are we going? Oh. Is because he proved our point about that. He would constantly be like, I would just say something on my channel, not tagging him or anything. We would just do a video where we would address something. It would get like 20 views, and then Nick Rekieta would respond to it, but he wouldn't even be able to like refute it or rebuke it in any way. He would just make excuses, usually and accidentally admit that what we said was true, but you know, it didn't count because, and it's the same thing that he does with the cocaine and all that shit.
Don't worry about the
Except the difference is, this was in 2018 and 2019, and people are still only just catching on to the fact that he does that. They're like, I can't believe Nick Rekieta started doing this. And it's like, he didn't start doing it. We proved many years ago that he's always been doing it. He was always like this, as we knew. So if you want to keep up with the reality, if you will, of what's really going on with human existence, if you want to know everything years in advance before anyone else catches on, you might as well like, share, comment, subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, unsubscribe. Ugh. And more importantly, though, become Paper Pig on our Subscribe Star. The Subscribe Star is basically where we talk about this stuff unfettered by human plebs. The normie pig cattle not being able to comprehend are the facts that we simply have noticed and are saying. It's like saying that the sun came up and somebody gets mad at us about it. But it's like, it's not my opinion that the sun came up. The sun came up. The sun not only came up, but it's set at night, and then for some reason that's the one that really gets people pissed off. It's like, well, it's bad enough that you're saying that the sun came up in the morning, but then you're getting. And it's like, yeah, we looked at it here. Where's your proof? Again, all of these people. It's really bizarre, especially because it's the anti-woke people. Which, by the way, for anyone who really still hasn't caught on to that yet, all of them are drug addicts and child abusers. One or the other, or both, or even more shit. Just without exception. Oh, wait, what's this? Yay!
The hell?
I don't know. Oh, look, there's... Mia. No. What's this? The default pistol? Where did I get that? Hey, can I have that in my inventory?
Save Rose, right?
No.
I'm healing.
Whoa. Oh, look, there's me. Alan Wake.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
Shut your fucking hole!
Why'd you say that? I told you to shut up.
I told you to shut up!
Oh, okay. I think I will. Oh, gee, wait.
Listen, Ethan, you're being played.
It's like I don't have a choice.
What are you talking about? You think this is a game?
Is it?
I said sit!
Bossy boots. Nice gun.
Lady,
He's
supersized
fat.
Bitch. Ugly ass psycho doll.
Yeah.
An embryonic freak.
I killed him. I did kill
Don't
him.
you get it?
No.
It's a
Nope.
test. To see if you're strong
That's
enough
a
to be part of
shit
Miranda's
test.
family.
Oh, I knew it.
To be a part of Miranda's family.
That's
Neither
why
did
she
I,
had
but
to
here
die
we
most of
are.
all.
And I'm next in line, right? Kill me, move up the chain. Well, fuck that!
Well, how about
don't
in
give a
like
damn
a
about your personal
tank
issues.
sequence coming up?
I just
We
want
could
to
do
fix
that.
my daughter.
So do I.
Oh, neat. Okay, you know what? But guess what? It never happened. Oh, where am I? What's that? What's that up there? Did something happen? Okay, this is the part I was actually trying to get to. The guys, the mechanical guys. Oh, look, here's a guy right here. Yes. Oh, I was pulling the trigger, now it's asking me to skip. Look, I'm just trying to shoot him. Okay. No. Okay, not that way, I guess. Oh. Alright, so I'm safe. Good game. What? What the... fuck. I do remember I have to get behind him somehow. It's probably not going to be a big deal. The actual creepiest part of this game was earlier the dollhouse level, where a giant fetus chases you around. And then even worse, you have to fight a creepy doll. The fucking movements of the cutscenes are really giving me vertigo. Good thing I got used to this stuff. I got used to this VR stuff. Hioi. Hioi. Oh, there we go. Oh, this place. Oh, thank goodness for these. I'm actually glad. The yellow paint is a little obnoxious in 4. I guess a little bit in this too, technically, but you know what? I don't care. How fucking slow can this fire? I wonder if there is a part that will increase the fire rate, but I mean, unless it's by half. Oh. Gee, was that worth it? I don't know. But yeah, what was I talking about? Death Stranding? Whatever. And the game kind of, not that it flopped or anything, but it made a lot of people realize what we had been saying about Kojima for years. This is a very consistent theme. See, we're consistent. That's a good thing. Oh. Well, this won't fucking blast him to chunks at least. It is bizarre that I can't even... There's not even upgrades for the fire rate. It's just stuck at super ultra slow. But whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of weird little things about Death Stranding that nobody ever mentioned, though. Because I was willing to overlook a lot of potential problems about Death Stranding if it was like, well, it's a interesting just a walking simulator where you're delivering shit. And it's like, okay, I can see how I might still like some stuff in that if there's interesting stuff. And I've been playing it again for about 10 hours now, and it's been way more boring, but also really clunky.
Upstairs.
And like the controls are just all over the place. The controls are stiff, but in a workable way. But if you get hit, it just staggers you when those stupid ghosts fucking hit you. It staggers you in a way where it just prevents you from even... You might as well set down the controller or something. I guess Kojima really hates it when people playing his games have the controllers in his hand, because he just makes so many situations where there's no reason to even be touching the controller. So if you get grabbed by those fucking the ghost things and they try to pull you down into a pool, you're supposed to, like, all you're really supposed to do is just hit forward and square, and then it's up to the game to decide if that counts, because sometimes nothing will happen. Like, even at full stamina, it's just a fucking mess. And then sometimes it will just fling you around even from there. It's like the physics are just wonky as shit. Getting stuck on tiny bits. It's like if I moved onto this rug and got stuck on the world geometry of this rug, that's what fucking Death Stranding is like. Sometimes it's not even consistently. It's inconsistently inconsistent.
Naturally.
So, again, that's the core gameplay loop too, is the movement, and the movement just kind of sucks.
Bits and bobs.
And it's not so shitty that I can't just skip all the cutscenes and finish it. So I think I will still finish it, but I'm not going to play any of the side shit. What do you want me to do? Okay. What am I doing though? You know what I should do? I should save. So yeah, that there's a bunch of when I play the game, that's when I really remember what is wrong with the game. But then I stop playing the game, and it's like, you know what? I don't even fucking. I immediately I was playing that, and I was like, you know what? I want to play Resident Evil 8 again. And so I just go and reinstall Resident Evil 8. I had uninstalled it, and it's like, I'd rather be playing that. So I install this, and I'm potting it up again. And it's like, man, this game's wonderful. Yeah, this area looks really cool too. It's cool. I know I'm supposed to go somewhere. Wait, yeah, these doors just open, right? Okay. You know, I actually remember kind of getting stuck on that before. Isn't there a map? Yeah. Well, there's another door. Did I not try going through that? How do I? Okay, yeah. Controls are a little confusing for VR because they do things. Okay, yeah, well, I can go in here too. Oh shit. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen this. Did I just never go through this door before? I don't think I did. Well, okay, that's my fault. But you know what? I don't blame the game for that. See, I blame myself. And, well, not too much, though. I blame myself the bare minimum amount. But also, cool. I want to find the ball for this. You know what? I think I did find the ball for this on my first playthrough, and I never found the place to put the ball. But whatever. Maybe I will this time. And that shows up on the map now that I've been in there, right? Yeah. That's even red. See, that's helpful. It's helpful. You know what? That's another thing. The map system for Death Stranding, it sucks too, because it doesn't display height very correctly. One thing I will say in the game's favor is that it is cool that other players, all of the other players, once you unlock, once you open up an area or you connect a zone to the chiral network, again, the terminology that they make for these games is always so stupid. Chiral is this game's version of nanomachines, which it's funny that people only caught on to nanomachines because it turned into a meme. You're welcome for that, by the way. But in 5, it was Parasites. Or something else in, I think, Peace Walker. Peace Walker, though, is the best game in the series. And maybe related to the fact that I have never played... I always have watched every... No, you don't. I've watched every cutscene in all of the Metal Gear Solid games at least once. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. At least once I have sat through every cutscene, no matter how shitty or boring or ridiculous or stupid or laughable, unintentionally hilarious, which is really all of the cutscenes in all of the games. Especially 3. 3 is one of the most unintentionally hilarious games in video game history, as it turns out. Oh yeah, no. I have a feeling I found that key way too late also. That's too bad. Oh. But the Peace Walker I have never watched. I don't think I've ever watched a single whole cutscene unless it was unskippable in Peace Walker. And I don't know if that's what I don't think I'm factoring that in to why I think Peace Walker's the best game. I think Peace Walker's the best game because you can play it with other people. Directly with other people. What am I doing? I don't know how... Oh, lockpick. Okay. Well, I have a lockpick. I was like, how did I hit a menu button with just pulling the trigger? That shouldn't even be... But, okay, wait. Lockpick. I got 3. There we go. That really did it. Wow, a fucking toothbrush? Oh, okay. That wasn't a toothbrush. I understand that now. A toothbrush? No. I mean, you can never have too many. I'm pretending to push the button. Anyways. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. That's right. He has to fucking come to life. Much like Evanescence.
Did he do this too?
No, he didn't. There, I answered your question. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. The fucking molds. Yeah, put this in my pocket, too, I guess. Here, just, oh. Oh. I was gonna say, I will pet him because he is harmless. Alright, he's behind a fence. It's okay. What? What the... okay. That was the game's fault. That was Death Stranding's fault. That didn't happen. First, okay, hold on a second.
It don't matter.
Oh, wait.
None of this matters.
Wait.
It never happened.
There. That's the important thing, actually. Actually, it never happened. Someone, oh, people are in it. There are some people in the chat. Hello! Hello, people in the chat! Oh, okay, it's auto-saving pretty generously. That's nice. Especially for hardcore difficulty. Remember when you had to manually save every game? I was going to just put this right in the chest and then just fire. And for some reason it didn't go in. Because, you know why? Because it's actually hard to aim a gun. Even this completely weightless gun like this. See, that's what I was trying to do. Shit. Okay. Shut up. You're still alive. I mean, I'm impressed. I think because I haven't really upgraded the, Can you? Oh, neat. But no. I was trying to pet it. Anyways, you know what? Let's read the chat. Huh, this is a weird chat. Wait a second, that's not the other direction. I'll be becoming PayPig again, since Synthman deleted his stream. Yeah, I heard about that, Synthetic Man. Got another strike. It's funny because he only got his warning strike. We've had multiple hate speech strikes. And false copyright claims, of course. But, you know, I'm not going to get into that again. That's old news. But yeah, a lot of really good stuff is going up on our Subscribe Star. Well, not just soon, but already. There's tons of really good shit. Look. I mean, you can see the missing fingers on the shadow. Well, not really, okay. You can actually see my head in the shadow, though, which is weird because in Resident Evil 2, you have to. Well, the VR mod basically erases your head, so you have no head. So your head doesn't even cast a shadow. And there are a couple parts. The broken mirror in the interrogation room reflects your body, and it shows that there's just no head. In fact, I actually got a video of that because we record video footage, and then I just throw video footage over me and my brother talking. So it's cool stuff to look at. Because it's me goofing around in video games usually, while also kicking all kinds of ass. Yeah! So it's like that, but if you don't even watch our videos, you're still listening to the stuff of us talking. Delightful. But yeah, I had recorded gameplay footage of that moment in Resident Evil 2 Remake in VR. You know what? Here, this is my real workhorse. The Hawk Tuah gun. It even says Fiat Hawk Tuah. It says it right there. Can't believe it. It's bullshit. Oh wait, this is the fucking. Oh wait, no, it isn't. Yeah, no, I have to go. Activate power. Activate. But yeah, a lot of stuff. But yeah, Synth Man. I think, to be honest, I think he's kind of a depressed guy most of the time, anyways. But, I don't know if that's counts as demoralized. I understand, though, he doesn't feel good about society. There's a lot of reasons to not just not feel good about society, but even the other people who are like, yeah, man, the left, the vast majority of them are controlled opposition, drug addicts, and child abusers. I think
seems useful.
Synthetic Man is one of the people who is not a child abuser, at least. He could still be a drug addict. I don't think he is, but I also don't really know the guy. So I don't want to say he's not a drug addict and then come to find out he was fucking snorting cocaine out of the skulls of dead children the whole time. Who would have thought? No, he just seems like kind of a sort of depressed guy, but not like suicidal necessarily. I think seeing the way the YouTube platform is these days. Oh, you know what? I just noticed how low my health is. I think normally it shows some stuff around the screen, but in VR, it's just not going to do it. So, instead, I will do this. Oh, delicious. Delicious. And my health is now maxed. I actually have shitloads of health things. I'm trying not to use them because if I use them every time, basically, every time I get hit, I am going to get all kinds of fucked up because it's hardcore difficulty. And then I would have to use a health juice every time I get hit. And then I would just be out of health juice from getting hit. So I gotta play this a little, not only play this carefully, but of course, with infinite ammo. I don't know why it let me have infinite ammo as soon as I installed the game. I don't know if it's because I was playing the Super Elite version, the gold edition that I got it on sale. And like, again, I actually really do love this era of video games because I'm getting these AAA releases for like $20 or less with all of the micropayments and DLC shit just thrown right in. It's just thrown right in. It's for cheap, and all I have to do is just not play it for a while. Same for Death Stranding. I bought that for, I think, $20. And again, I liked the Metal Gear Solid Recollection 1, 2, and 3. Finished all of those when they released those on Steam. They're fun games. That was the thing, is that I was thinking, okay, the Metal Gear Solid 1 was just a wonderful game. Wonderful, especially for the time. It's aged, but, you know, every game basically will age. So that's, you know, not unexpected. And, oh, there we go. And 2 and 3 have their problems, but the gameplay parts of those are still fun. 4, I think, is the one where it starts to really go wrong because that has its problems. The story is the real problem with the story is that it's constantly interrupting the gameplay. So instead of letting the gameplay really move and breathe naturally, Kojima's just so obsessed with fucking, making his dumb little movies. And they are dumb, and they're little. They're fucking very shallow and simplistic. Tripe Areno, you could say. They're like almost distilled Reddit in video game form or in video game cutscene form. Yeah, this is what I really need. Oh, gee. So when this guy doesn't activate later, it'll be because I shot him. I'm sure. I'm so sure. This is actually a good reason to have the, Okay. For some reason, hitting the grip on this throws it, and pulling the trigger throws it, and if you do both, hit the gripper and pull the trigger, it'll just throw two of them like you were trying to do that. But I wasn't. I was not trying to do that. Oh, delicious. That restored my health. Okay. But, yeah, the thing is, the Metal Gear Solid games, they had fucking gameplay and shit. I actually really loved 5 because, again, story is dumb, but it's this big area where you can just fuck around with the guards in all sorts of goofy ways, and you can manipulate the world. Oh, wait, yeah, wait a second. Oh, wait, no. Not wait a second. But the problem with Death Stranding is that it doesn't have any of that. It just has the wandering parts of 5 without the actual shooting and really without the gameplay. The fucking gameplay sort of removed. They took out the gameplay and were like, here, now you put in the gameplay yourself. Put a bridge or a ladder here. And it's like, how about instead of that, I just don't do that. And of course, you can't shoot anyone. Whenever you fucking tie up one of the mule guys, another thing that's really stupid. There's so many stupid fucking things about the game that are bad and incorrectly decided and designed. Is there's like an enemy faction called the Mules, and they are guys who went insane because drones did so much delivering that the Mules are people who got addicted to natural hand-delivered objects. And I think it was all this was supposed to have happened either before the Death Stranding event or fucking at the time of it. No, it's just ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. Oh. Whoa, okay. Well, how about that? What do you think about that? And that too. You know what? Here, have another one. Yeah, I blew him up with my mind. I did not fucking shoot him, and he blew up. He blew up because I wanted him to. Sheer force of will. Sure, yeah. Oh, I can unlock this. There we go. I did that with my mind also. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Where's the other? Cog mold. Oh, no. Here, let me just... Oh, it's not letting me get closer. Money stolen. 0 out of 10. This game is officially worse than Death Stranding. The Death Stranding, the gold standard for worst games in existence. When a game is worse than Death Stranding, is such a thing even possible? No, it isn't. I got the cog. Okay, yeah, I can go back this way. In fact, yeah, it goes right here. Or is it on the other side? Yeah, it goes right here. Backup generator. Well, it's nice how I can just make my own stuff. Okay. Oh, fucking... Is that really that strenuous? Rethin? Oh, look. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I think there's supposed to be an achievement for killing one. Okay, it's not working. Oh, and they're gone. What?
Such a disappointment.
Yeah. You know what? I agree. Don't want to agree all the time, but can't help it. Bitch. Is it? Yeah. That's disappointing. So shut up. Why don't you shut up? What?
To be her children.
Is he still talking? This guy's still talking.
Bite your tongue. Bite it.
Of being forced to serve her.
Why'd you say that? I told you to shut up. I told you to shut up!
I love soundboards. Oh, who's this? Hello. Here, get this way. This way. You suck. Anyways. Yeah, I was describing something that was really bad about Death Stranding, and I think I derailed so hard. I don't even remember what it was. Something that was I was talking. Oh yeah, the maps. Well, wait, no, it wasn't just the maps, but the maps. The maps are fucked because again, if you even drop like 5 feet, your legs break and you tumble and flip over. And sometimes the game decides that actually you do all that, but then nothing happens, so nothing flies off your back. And then sometimes it drops everything onto the ground. And it's like, oh, you lost health. And it doesn't matter what the distance necessarily is. It's probably some kind of invisible statistic in the game that Kojima is like, oh, if you turn left more times than you turn right in a single 10-minute period, then you become more unstable. He does shit like that all the time, and people are like, oh, it's genius. When it's not. It's just fucking, it's really what it is. It's feature bloat. But in a meaningless way that doesn't really add to the gameplay. It just adds in the game. It's just a thing that happens in the game. Sort of like the barrel in Metal Gear Solid 4. That really, all the barrel did in Metal Gear Solid 4 was the same thing as punching or shooting does, except just at a different range. It's like, oh, you can you tip the controller, and it tips the barrel over, and if you roll it forward, you can knock guys down. It's like, yeah, I can do that by shooting them. The barrel, if the barrel was more fun than usual, then sure, but the entire game, Metal Gear Solid 4, is literally just one big hallway, so there's no incentive to do that. Unlike 5, which is a giant area where you can approach enemies from all sorts of different directions, then something like that would have been fun in 5. And like you can get in the box and like skate down a hill or something at enemies and knock them out by slamming into them while like box sledding. That's fun, and it doesn't have to exist. It doesn't have to add anything to the gameplay, but it actually does serve the game, because it's the gameplay loop is you either kill or knock out enemies, and you can also collect them on your way to getting to some area in which you kill and knock out more enemies and perhaps take some resources, some items, some boxes, or person, and escape with them, usually. And that's generally the gameplay loop, as they call it. In 5, that's kind of the gameplay loop in all of the Metal Gear Solid games, is kick your ass way through the... Or kick ass your way through, kick assia even, your way through. Oh, okay, wait. That was dumb. That was dumb of me. That was incorrect. Okay, that was dumb of him. And now I'm punishing him. Oh, with the he died from the last bullet of the last gun of the last war, just like any true general should. Anyways, yeah, it works in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and Peace Walker. And Peace Walker added the Fultoning system. Not that the Fultoning is cool, but that you take people and add them to your personal army, and that they do things within your personal army that helps level up your character, gives you new guns or better guns or something like that. That is a cool addition to the gameplay system, not the loop even necessarily, just the whole system. And that's cool. Death Stranding doesn't have that. Death Stranding doesn't replace that with anything. It just has nothing instead. Except, you know, that's not fair. It does have something else instead. It has gayness. It has pretentious Redditor bullshit. That's what it has. And so if you see people who say that they like Death Stranding, they're Redditors. And they enjoy drinking their own piss to the point where they get angry if you don't like drinking piss. If you're like, I don't like drinking piss, I don't want to drink piss. Like, oh, look at this guy who doesn't like drinking piss. They're like that. There, every Kojima cuck is always that every time, without exception. Where does it? I think I actually did use that before. I just don't know where, or how, or why, or who, or what. Okay, I shouldn't have these. I shouldn't need these pictures because I got this and I got this and I got this actually. Yeah, I did. I think I even got that. Don't need that. What is this bullshit? Oh wait, one of those is the whole reason I'm here. But yeah. Yeah, so there's a bunch of shit like that in Death Stranding that I could go through that I'm just going in circles now. But you know what? I like the environment. Oh, I feel it's comfy here. Wow. This also, in my right eye, this is on, and it's orangey light, and then in my left eye, it's off. And I have no idea how that's going to actually look on screen. Because the VR view, it tends to primarily show the right eye. I think it favors the right eye. So whatever, that's fine. But yeah, yeah, I was trying to remember. Was there something else I was bringing up about Death Stranding? I mean, there's the geometry. A lot of the stuff does work, and one of the positive things I was going to say is that other people can like add ladders and bridges into your world. And you can hit, like, again, one of the gayest things about the game, though, is that you hit like on it, which can serve a purpose, and it's, as long as it's just there, it's like, here, you can approve of other people's, oh, it's closed. Who cares? You can approve of other people's items in the game, that kind of stuff. And it's like, I don't have too much of a problem with that. The fact that they made it some kind of ludo-narrative shit, though, is really fucking stupid. But on top of that, the fact that the actual system of liking something, I have a PS5 controller because it's just, I can treat it as disposable, just beat the shit out of it. I have 4 Steam controllers, and we caved in the face buttons on 2 of them from overuse. Because they're so fucking good. The best controllers I've ever used in my entire life in the history of video games are the Steam controllers, and they stopped making them. Very unfortunate. Somebody posted like a screen cap of like, somebody's making a new form of the Steam controllers, and it's like, oh, they're shitty though. They don't play happy little chirpy songs when you turn them on. Fuck it then. It's bullshit. Bullshit. But anyways. Yeah, wait a second. There is something. Yeah, what's the achievements for shooting one of these guys off a conveyor belt or something? It must not be these ones, I guess. Anyways, that's like the only achievement I'm going for here. Oh yeah, that's right. Turn on the power. In fact, there was another button with power. Is it further back? What the fuck? Wow, I really did run myself in circles here. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, the liking system. Here's the thing: is that if you hit I use the PS5 controller, and on that, to like something, you have to hit the touchpad, and so I hit the touchpad, and it likes it once. And if you hit the touchpad a bunch of times, it likes it more times. And it's like, well, why doesn't it just let me hold it down and keep throwing more likes onto there? So I tried to bind it to rapid fire, and the rapid fire doesn't work. And I don't know if that's a problem with the controller, or if the game is like, oh, don't use, again, like fucking MGS1, don't use rapid fire. Oh no, really, will you? Which it doesn't, actually, in MGS1. Apparently that's just, the horrible person, that horrible piece of shit, a Revolver Ocelot, is just lying to you. He's gaslighting you, which for sure is bad. If anyone gaslights anyone, they are bad. And that's personally how I feel about that inside. But oh yeah, that's oh, there we go.
You again?
Me again. Oh, wait, no, him again. Just drink some of this. Delicious. Delicious. Although, why does it holster my gun? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. They're completely safe. Everything's great. I'm sure he'll give up after a second. Oh. Maybe it's these things I have to shoot him off. I do not, wait. Here, wait, were you gonna come back? He's not. He actually left. Now I'm dejected. Now, that's very Gaslight. I like how people are starting to just use Gaslight to mean lied. When, or in many cases, I've seen people say Gaslight when somebody tells the truth, even. Is it these things? I guess not. Oh, what's that? But, yeah, the D-pad, like, that should be something. There's a bunch of little things. Like, every time you go back into your private room, when you go back into the pod. Oh, yeah, also, fucking, you eat bugs. The game is pro eating bugs. You will eat the bugs in fucking, in Death Stranding. It's pro eating bugs and pro living in a pod. If Kojima were invited to any of those fucking World Economic Forum people, he would be completely on board with all of it. Not even a second. He would probably, they would kick him out of the WEF because he would be too extreme. He would be like, people shouldn't even be living in pods. It's too much space. They should be living in cubby holes. And they'd be like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you, Kojima? He's that kind of person. And always has been. And it's fucking run throughout his games since 2. And especially 3 and 4. Oh, okay. Hanging from the production line. This is the production line. What? At least I did it. But I would have ignored that. Because this is the production line. Look. This is the production line. What? Did a guy drop there? I don't know. What am I looking at? And why am I looking at it? Okay, yeah, these guys are... They only drop from the... That's stupid. Well, I was going to give this game a 12 out of 10, but instead I can only give it an 11. 11 out of 10.
thinks we're nothing but children.
Is this guy still talking? But here's another thing, though. About... This is true of all the Metal Gear Solid games, but it's especially bad in Death Stranding. Is that a lot of exposition and talking to you and...
Family drama.
Whoa. Don't give a shit about drama. Pretty based. But not really living up to the namesake. The guy's name is Ethan, and he doesn't care about drama? I don't know. I'm not buying it. I have a feeling it's not his birth name. Oh, shit. A herb just growing out of this rock wall. Neat. Anyways. But yeah, most of the talk that's done to you should and could be given to you, or it doesn't have to be while you're walking around, but I mean, that's a good place for it. Instead, he puts all this fucking navel gaze, shoegaze, dumb fucking elevator music, moody fucking... Some of the most repetitive bullshit music that's just like... Aside from the fact that it does have a mood, evocative of a mood, the problem is that it's still bland and repetitive and not very creative. You know a song is bad when it's just, the lyrics are just one line repeated over and over again. I'm tired of that shit. Doug Stanhope really put it best when he was like, I come up here and I say new shit for like an hour every single night, whereas musicians, they just repeat the same lines over and over again. They repeat the same lines over and over. They repeat the same lines over and over. It's like, if I did that, you would say I'm lazy. But musicians do that and they're geniuses? I don't think so. I'm not even paraphrasing him. That's fucking... It's a vague idea of what he was saying. Maybe not even close to what he was saying. Maybe that wasn't what he was saying at all. But you know what? It's what I'm saying. I'm saying it right now. Oh, what the fuck? Anyways. But yeah, there's a bunch of emails and like text things. And in MGS5, there were tapes you could listen to while wandering around in the world. That was cool because it gave you, first of all, you could absorb that stuff while still going around in the world, exploring or, capturing some operating posts and shit, or command points, which they kept calling CP. What the? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. Oh. Again, this the VR in this is just a mod, so it doesn't really have any of the. There's no not much physicality to any of. Like I can't throw this further by like really winging it. I just pull the trigger and it just goes forward, which is fine with me. In fact, most VR games really have a problem with that because they don't go far enough, or sometimes like going like this will have it flinging back because it's recognizing only the last nanosecond of motion of your hand. So it's like, oh, you're throwing that backwards? No, I'm going like this, and the sort of the snap back of my hand naturally with the controller is making it so the last nanosecond. So a lot of games that do it right basically artificially boost your throw. And they sort of have to they have to design a complex algorithm to figure out that when your arm is going like this, it's trying, when you make an arc with your hand. And a lot of games just don't even do that. Even good games. Because it's just really complicated. So some of the best ways that VR games do that. So that also proves VR games aren't quite there yet, and that's why, because they still haven't figured. Not all of them have really figured out a lot of those conditions.
Another one.
They fly now. They fly now. Wait, you know what? The shotgun's kind of the. I mean, this does the most damage, but the shotgun's kind of the best, except for that. Can't believe these pussies are blocking their giant glowing weak spot. What are they afraid of, huh? Am I right? No. Fuck you. I mean, I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. It's completely uncalled for. Anyways. Was I... Yeah. Oh, that's out already. But yeah, I'm trying to use the phone. I'm trying to talk about a consistent topic. It's not going very well. That's too bad. Instead, I'm covering the whole of human history in the time span of 5 picoseconds. It's pretty cool. But, it's a little tricky sometimes. Did I got all... Oh, that's right, there's one more. Yeah, there. No, I got that one. Or which one didn't I get? Oh, this one. Yep. There. Whoa. For some reason, I almost expect to just get sucked up into that. Whoa! Wendy, I can fly! No, I'm okay. But yeah, Death Stranding, they have all the shit that... Especially the cutscenes, where they're just telling you a bunch of dumb bullshit about the character. The characters suck. Die hard, man. How do you fucking... That's the thing. We live on a planet where people can play that and not just laugh at the stupidity of this dumb fucking game. And the thing is, a correctly functioning or even ascended functioning of the overman, if you will, is a good way to put it, I think, in my opinion. We'll see that and just sort of blow off the entire rest of the game, rightfully, because it's stupid. Once you see something that is that stupid, there's no reason to take it seriously. Now, the gameplay can still have some entertainment value to it. Like 3 had some good entertainment, and it was constantly being handicapped by both the story and the cutscenes, and then Kojima's gay moralizing. The Sorrow fight being one of the worst fights in video game history. A map. Because it was punishing you, the player, for killing too many enemies. I was like, how dare you? You've killed this many enemies. You used we gave you 50 guns in the game, and you used them to kill enemies? The same enemies who are trying to kill you. You shot back. You're a bad person. And now here's this giant fight that becomes even more of a slog. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to do this. Oh, no, this was on accident. No problem. No big deal. What the fuck? My wrists. But did something happen? Nope.
It never happened. That was close.
Was it? I don't think it was.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
There. Now it's really, really loaded. Yay. What? Oh. These things are a lot harder to see in this game. I mean, there aren't a lot of them, but, I remember one of the great things... Oh, shit. I never noticed this before. Now it's gone. Oh, some free junk that I don't use because I don't make ammo because I have infinite ammo. Just ruining the game for myself. That's too bad. But yeah, if Death Stranding would be at least a little better if instead of these fucking just endless cutscenes. Can I go back up there, though? Instead of those endless cutscenes, it was just stuff that you could at least move through the game world and start actually doing things in the game. But even then, you go back to your pod to eat the bugs and take a shower and piss and shit in the game as a game function of the game, where it actually canonically collects. When you use the toilet, it turns it into grenades that are completely fucking worthless because the here, let me just turn the... Oh, that's right. I don't have to do anything. In fact, I'm not even going to look. I'm not looking. What? No. Ugh. Oh, this is fucking... I'm motion sick. But, yeah, the only grenades that actually do anything to the fucking BT ghosts, which are just... That's another thing, is that they're invisible all the time, and you have this fucking flappy hand that claps at them to indicate the direction and shit. And it's like, okay, it's a puzzle, but after the second encounter of them, I was bored of it. I was like, I'm over it. Boo. Boring, gay bullshit.
For your kid. And for the whole village. Don't worry.
But, I mean, see, even this game is doing it better. Like, this guy's talking to me while I'm still able to move. In Death Stranding, it just goes on, and you can't move. You just have to watch it. And it's like, there's no reason why I can't at least move. Oh. Key mold. Okay, yeah, there's a... Oh.
I'd like to see you try.
Whoa. Zingo Wingo there. I don't know what he said, but... Owned? Areno, even. Yeah, wait, I can shoot these down. Oh, no. But yeah, there's just lots and lots of things. And those are all... Here's the thing is, all of those didn't have to be done. They could have not been done. And they're done because the game is simply made incorrectly. It's not a correctly designed game. And even a lot of those could be overlooked. But all of them combined can't be and shouldn't be. Anyways, any updates on Liam Gray? He's my favorite villain in this anime. Those vids were fire. You know what? Not really. I think the last thing about Liam Gray we posted was when he apparently got banned from Indiegogo for impersonating an employee of Indiegogo. Apparently he was... And I was trying to look up more information about that. All I heard was he got banned off of Indiegogo for impersonating an employee. And I was like, which employee and what was he saying? And... like, nobody on Kiwi Farms had any information about it. I was like, well, that's disappointing. And I heard some people say that he is back on Indiegogo, so I have no idea. If anyone could send me any of that shit, we could do a video about it. That would be wonderful. But, yeah, I don't really see any people, doing their due diligence. And the funny thing is that we could, if it's... The stuff we do videos about are just stuff that happened in front of us. They're just stuff we noticed. So it's not really even... I want that now. we don't do digging because, again, as we have to keep pointing out, I don't know why we have to keep pointing this out. Not to you, not to people in the Chewy at. Wait, oh yeah. Not to you people, wonderful people in the chat, or people who watch our videos.
You come in here with balls!
And also...
Because of people like you!
It's not because of people like you, but because of other people who are like, well, the people who are like, where's your source? And it's like, our source is, it happened. It was in front of you. You watched it happen. Whenever somebody asks us, where's the source? They're always saying it to something that happened in front of them that they don't want to acknowledge or admit to.
Welcome.
Oh, that's right. I should sell some stuff. Whoa. But, yeah, wait. Oh, yeah. I would like an update on Liam Gray also. I haven't really even heard anything about it. I think, yeah, he's doing some campaign. I don't even remember. Was it the Dino King one? I don't even remember. But Van Sciver's been promoting him again. I think it's funny people are complaining about yellow paint in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Originally, you could put big, giant, goofy arrows on the interactive terrain. Yeah, that's the thing is that I understand the yellow paint because when there's a bunch of doodads and junk, which I can understand if you want to say that it's unnecessary. It's like, yeah, I'm with you on that. But when there's this much detail and junk,
Have a wonderful adventure.
to really be able to tell what you're supposed to do at all, like if this was an interactable thing, what would be the indicator that you could open this? Is you'd have to go up against it and rub up against it and hammer the A button like this. And it's like, oh, it didn't work. Okay, then it doesn't do anything. And then if it does, then it's like, oh, okay, it did work. It does do anything. And that's what the yellow paint just kind of skips. The visual coloring of that skips a lot of that part. And there are, if someone's like, well, I don't want that. That is a thing of taste. I understand that. People who don't want that in a game, people who want something to rub up against everything. Like Into the Radius doesn't have any of the yellow paint stuff, and I love that game. That game's great. Stalker. For some reason I bring up Into the Radius before Stalker, even though Into the Radius is just Stalker in VR. It's just one of the best examples of a VR game, period. Stalker in VR is such a great fucking idea. But, what are you doing? How about this? Uh-oh. His hair is fluttering. Realistic hair flutter. Wonderful. This game is great. There actually, I know there is one of those wooden goats that I can shoot, but I already did it. So it's gone. Forever. Even on Plus games. I think that's kind of cool. Pretty cool. I have a feeling I should go up a floor, but there is something I did miss, isn't it? Although the... Oh, gee, is it? No shit. But yeah, the... What? Oh, I was casting a shadow on my own polygons. That's not good. The, yeah, the yellow paint I don't really have. Fucking... Like, I'm one of those people in defense of idiot markers in fucking, Skyrim, or any of the other Bethesda games. I even plan to play Starfield eventually, but again, I don't really play games on release. I wait for them to be out. I wait for DLC to be out for most situations. Price drop, a sale, something like that. And not even because it's like, it's a good way to save, but because I already have so many games on my plate now that I can hold off on any games. Any new games, it's like I already got like 20 others. Really, I have 50. Only 10 of them are installed right now, and I'm still getting through them. Here we go. I actually did go the right way. The Hawk Tuah gun. I can't fucking believe it. I can't believe it. But you know what? I'm gonna choose to believe it anyways. There's some change on Ko-fi. Yay! I don't. We barely get any. We don't not barely. We don't get any donations on Ko-fi, but I do have it open. So thank you. Thank you for any even if it's like 1 cent. Thank you. Thank you for a cent. That is good. What? Oh, that's right. This was that button that I fucking. Okay, there we go. I wanted to do this. Yeah, I'll have to check the Ko-fi thing. I kind of wish we could do super chats. I had that system set up, but that'd be such a... And I don't really like streaming, actually. Not that I hate streaming, but I don't really see myself as a streamer, necessarily. I just do it every once in a while for fun. It's a good way to just talk and discuss and think about some things.
Medical log. Revitalization.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So thank you. When Kojima replaced David Hayter, yeah, it just, that's celebrity worship in action from Kojima. Replaced him with Kiefer Sutherland, and I do like Kiefer Sutherland in 5, but yeah, there's no reason for it not to have been David Hayter. David Hayter's still good. Became full Hollywood Westboo. It was his point of no return. Yeah, and I still liked 5, but yeah, there was no reason for him to do that. Bad person. Kojima bad. Kojima man. Piss man bad. That's what I have to say about him. Oh. That's just giant fucking bullets there. Angry that eating bugs has become a libtard thing. When I was young, when I was a kid, eating bugs was a cool boy thing you did as a dare. Yeah, as a dare. Not as a way of legitimate subsistence, though. That's the thing about... That's the libtard thing. Libtard snowflake, even, is that the idea of replacing... What the problem really is the idea of replacing meat, replacing cows, because for a long time... I remember even seeing this on, like, The Daily Show and Bill Maher, which I never watched, right? It was like the few times I caught... It must have been so common that the 2 or 3 times I ever watched The Daily Show, the Jon Stewart version... I used to watch The Daily Show every single day and tape it, but then they got rid of Craig and it sucked after that. But the Jon Stewart version of The Daily Show, that was just 100% political posturing and propaganda. And people were like, well, they go after the left sometimes, yeah, for not being left enough. They go after the Democrats for not being leftist enough, and for not having Trump executed. And Jon Stewart's losing his mind, too, now. He's fucking out to fucking lunch these days. I mean, he always was. It's just more blatant and visible now. Wait a second. That is actually the key right here. Yes. Oh. That worked. An extra bullet just to make sure it really opens. What? Protected by an invincible fucking bed rail. U2, U3, and U4. Whoa. Shit. Okay, you're getting this then. Fuck you. Oh, he's still alive. Not anymore. Well, I can see up a skirt though. Whoa. Alright, anyways. Why is it giving me so many fucking pieces of junk items? What am I going to do with them? Craft bullets? I don't think so. Wait, yeah, this. This doesn't have yellow paint though. Isn't that interesting? I think that's just treasure though. So it's like, see again, there's not, they could have added more yellow paint to stuff, especially to treasure areas, but they actually require you to explore them on your own. In fact, I found a bunch of shit in this playthrough that I never even noticed in the first playthrough. Just a ton of huge extra areas and shit. Mostly treasure spots and stuff, though. I did find these special fish. The cooking system... One problem I do have with this game is that I started getting, like, the meat and the fish and the poultry. And I saw some loading tip. Oh, there he is. Well, wait, no. This is the guy with the fucking fan up. Yeah. He'll die eventually. I know he'll die eventually. Are you... Actually, wait. I can just drop one of these. There you go. Have one of those. Whoa. Looks like that got him mad. This will get him even more mad. Fuck you. Then point down, like in fucking Elden Ring or Dark Souls. The negative thing about this game, something I already fucking forgot. What I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was. But oh yeah, the meat system. There was a loading tip that said, you know, give the poultry and meat and stuff to Duke, the guy. Oh, here we go. Is this just another guy? Okay. Oh wait, I hit the grip. What? There. There we go. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that? Get out of here. Get. I said, get. Fuck off. Pointing down with my gun. That's what Dark Souls is missing, guns. Finally, Dark Souls would be good if they just had a gun. Anyways. Yeah, the whole, the loading tip that said, you know, give the meat to Duke, the fat guy who, you know, buys and sells stuff. And I look, and I had all this meat, all of the poultry and fish and meat, and I didn't see anything to just give it to him, so I sold it. And then, like 5 minutes later in the game, I fucking go to here. Here's Duke, and I go, and then this shows up. And I fucking had already gotten rid of all the fucking meat, so I couldn't even make any of this shit. That sucked. That is a giant point off for this game.
Please come again.
But these games always benefit since the first one, going all the way back to fucking the PlayStation 1, is they all benefit from replays. So I'm replaying it, and this game wasn't long in the first place. So I jumped right into the replay, and I was playing Mercenaries, and I was playing the replay and all that stuff. Just having a delightful time. So, then I found all the meat in this run. It's like, oh, there we go. Problem solved. And I made all of the dishes. And they do, it's really bizarre, because it's the only game that does it, but in this, see, you deliver him this much meat, and the reward is health increases permanently, damage taken when guarding. In fact, guarding in VR, I think you actually have to put your arms over your face to do it, and I'm not sure it works very well. You know what's more effective, though? Just shooting them. Health increases permanently. Health greatly increases permanently. So again, it's all these big buffs. Again, guarding buff and movement speed buff. So I got all these. And that's all taken care of.
Good day, then.
Well, thank you. Whoa. That was an accident. That was not intentional. Okay. Anyways, yeah, as far as Derp Stranding, though, I think I am still going to finish it, because I'm going to just look for the parts of the game where it's just like the main missions, because I could do all the side deliveries and I could pick up stuff off the ground. There's a ton of stuff, which would be a good thing if I liked the generalized delivery system, but again, the movement is so sloppy, and there's this whole balance system where if you're really piled up, but even if you're not piled up with a bunch of weight, you can still lose your balance just from moving around in the wrong way. So there's some dumb shit, but it will trip you up, and then like you just hold L and R2. It's like, oh, there, no problem. And it's like, okay, you don't even need this balance system. Why don't I just walk? Can I just walk in the game? You're making it, again, it's like QWOP, but fucking with stuff on your back. And the soy boy going, place Japan. Truly the place Japan of video games. Plus also, it was made in response to Trump. Trump built that wall. And Death Stranding is like, no, wall's bad. We need to bring people together and connect them together. It's like, really, Kojima, are you gonna go ahead, let everyone into your house, Kojima? Why does your house have walls? Why do houses have walls if houses aren't real? If property isn't real? Huh. How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? So yeah, bad game. Eating bugs. Yeah, Eating Bugs is a dare. There was that book, I think it's from the 70s, maybe early 80s actually, How to Eat Fried Worms, about a bunch of kids who are like, yeah, I dare you to eat these fried worms. It's like, oh, maybe they're yummy when you fry them. I don't know. I remember that book in school. They would read it, and it would have a bunch of blacked out passages. It's like, what? And it's apparently because the kids start fighting and swearing at each other. And it's like, huh? Why is this book in school? It should clearly be banned, I thought, at age 8. Ban this sick filth. Silk filth. The worst kind of filth. Silk filth. Where am I going? I had to actually specially bind it. Yeah, okay. I know there's still another mold thing to make. No idea what's in here. I think I have to go this way. But anyways. Yeah, I was going to listen to more Ricada stuff, but you know what's more interesting than Ricada stuff is just me talking about video games. I think I will wrap up for now. I kind of wanted to make sure that my computer wouldn't shut itself off, because after a couple hours, no, it hasn't been a couple hours yet, but usually after 2 or 3 hours of the fan constantly going like this, my computer will shut itself off because it either thinks it's overheating, and I looked it up and it's like it could be the power supply, could be your video card, even though I'm pretty sure the fans are all working on the video card, and I don't think the power supply is fucking up, and no other game does it, only VR games. Fallout 4, there's a couple of, I think Vertigo 2 did do it once. That's a great game, great VR game. And a couple of the really system-intensive games in VR, including, very unfortunately, Into the Radius 2, which is still in early access, but it's, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that game. I would love to play it now, and it has online coop. It's just fucking so cool. I was really loving it already, but, first of all, I should wait a bit for it to be a little more finished. But then on top of that, yeah, if it's making my computer shut off, not that the game is making it, but if it's that system intensive, I need some kind of thing to get my computer looked at, maybe. But I don't want to do that, because then I'll be out of a computer. I refuse to even go off of the internet for even one day, if I can help it. If I have to be off the internet, it's got to be by force. And I am not going to use a phone. I'm not going on the internet on a phone. Fuck that. In fact, my big plan in the near future, ideally. Oh yeah, I think I should go in this direction too. My big plan in the future, maybe next year, something like that, is is I want to get a Steam Deck, not even to play games, but to just use as my browsing computer. I would just go into desktop mode, have Brave installed, and then go on the websites that I go on, and then Discord. And I just catch up on Discord and, internet shit. Every time I wake up, go on the Steam Deck and do that. And then I have a separate computer for games, because the one thing about games is you install them, you uninstall them, it turns into a big mess or big registry mess on your PC all the time, every time. And then when you're terminally online like I am, beyond terminally online in my case, what I really need is I need a PC for gaming, so that I can do all the game stuff and fiddle around with games, install, uninstall, all that shit, and then another one just for the regular reading internet shit, for movie night and watching videos and looking at Twitter and being on Derpscord, that kind of shit. And the Steam Link, it'll just plug into a dock that will plug right into a PC, and then or not a PC, a TV. Fuck, I could just use a big ass TV as the monitor for the Steam Deck, and I could fucking have a wireless mouse and keyboard connect to it as well, possibly through Bluetooth, but I wouldn't even need that. Just the wireless fucking dongle thing. And that's it. Then I would have everything I really need. And I wouldn't have to worry about my gaming PC getting so fucked up from whatever that I then can't even go on the internet. I have to sit at home and read a book like a homeless person or something. It's bullshit. If I'm going to read a book, I'm going to be on the toilet to do it. That's the only way to read books. Conditionally. Although now I have a fucking handheld now, and I just the R36S, as we've mentioned, which is oh, so I didn't get this yet, huh? But the R36S, which is the alternative to the MiU Mini Plus. Wait a second, there is something in there. Didn't fucking get that. Yeah, that's right. I didn't even go in here. That's what I was trying to. I knew I was missing something here. But yeah, every time I even go into the bathroom, I just grab the R36S. Lately, I've been playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night on it. And just fucking, again, because it's just a little handheld. It's about the size of this magazine here, kind of. That runs RetroArch. It just has all the hotkeys built in and shit to quick save and quick load. So I can just pick it up and drop it at any moment's notice, either way. And it's perfect. It's especially perfect for, like, waiting rooms. Which, I mean, I don't even go to waiting rooms often enough for it to be single-handedly justified, but it's just wonderful to be like, I could play Chrono Trigger anywhere now. Which is great. And again, it has every single fucking system up to the PlayStation. It has the PlayStation 1. And it plays all of them, including the N64, but the N64 doesn't really work. The emulator for it generally works, but it doesn't have the hotkeys, and the graphics are a little wonky. But it's like, all I really need is Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo is the fucking treasure trove of real classic games. I still have the NES. And there's the Genesis, but I never really liked any Genesis game. I never liked any of the Sonic games. Can I keep going down? I'm not sure I'm supposed to. But yeah, I think I'll wrap up the stream in a couple minutes at least. But I wanted to make sure that I talked about a couple things. You know what? Let's listen to a little bit more of Rekieta.
Response is based on the entire internet, calling him a pedophile based on his snuff films.
What was it? Oh yeah, that's right. He's talking about
intended
Monograph.
to convey a minor being sexually and physically assaulted.
Again,
by
that wasn't even the first time
anti-hero
Rekieta slandered or
protagonist
lied
who
about
holds the camera. The Umbrella Man or whatever. Not to be confused with the Umbrella Guy. The Umbrella Tug is my dude. The Umbrella Man
See, here,
is a weird.
Can you even think of a worse condemnation of Umbrella Guy, of Tugger Nuts? Also, by the way, a child abuser, which that should be given away just by the fact that Rekieta still likes him or liked him. And that, after the arrest, Tug was still trying to stick up for Rekieta, of course, because why wouldn't they? Fucking fags of a feather, after all. Child abusers of a feather. But the fact is about, the culture war and culture war YouTubers is if you think Rekieta was the guy doing cocaine, you're really missing the fucking boat. You've lost the plot. All of them are on drugs. All of them are child abusers. And if you're thinking, well, which one? You've completely missed the point. If you're saying which one, it's not one of them. It's all of them. Especially if you think one of them isn't, or that one of them is immune, or one of them no longer does that or doesn't do that, that means you don't want to accept it. You're afraid to. You're afraid to to realize is my health really that low? Let's see. Usually you just pour this on your hand and get this. Oh wait, huh? That's right. You have to. Yeah. Did it actually only get on? Here's another part that's kind of interesting: is the part where your hand gets sliced off earlier. The jacket is healed. It's almost like the jacket is made out of the same material as your skin. I wonder if that's a big spoiler. Spoiler. But anyways, let's see. This guy. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of shit. But you know, I'm not even sure it's that important yet. Here, by the way, one thing that's funny. When you open the inventory, whoa! Holy shit! My body's still trying to follow me. Okay. Anyways. It's weird how impressive this is, again, in VR. It's like it's really here. It really does feel like it. Because it's weird. Just watching people in VR, it looks like, how do you even keep track with everything shaking around like that? But when you actually have the headset on, it's not shaking. Everything is there. It's static. It's like fucking tangible. You can, when you move your head around, nothing around you feels like it's moving. It feels like you're the only one moving. Everything around here is consistent, and it's staying consistently still. And that does not communicate when you're watching somebody play VR on the internet. In fact, the vision on this is probably like kind of stretched and skewed in a weird way. But in the headset, just it looks fine. Well, oh, shit. Anyways, yeah, here, let's,
feel free to peruse.
Were there more treasures? Yes. Oh, shit. This is a part, right? Yeah, combinable. I will look for that.
A trustworthy, fair exchange.
Is it fair trade coffee? You motherfucker. Oh, yeah, see, this isn't even upgraded. No wonder it wasn't doing damage. Yeah, I do want to max out all of the guns just because I think it's going to take more playthroughs, although,
Leave this to me.
Oh, neat. Yeah, I was looking up a thing and someone said, the hardest difficulty, which is called Village of Shadows, apparently it makes shitloads more money drop in the game. So I should play that after I beat this again. But I'm not going to stream that. In fact, yeah, I could listen to more Ricada, but pshaw. I kind of wanted to blow through this Ricada clip because it's like 20 minutes. It's like, ugh. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. Instead, why don't I reward myself, cherish myself, and just not listen? At least, not for now. But again, there are a bunch of clips. There's a way to get through on that, isn't there? I don't know. I'll have to look that up later too, or just I'll I should do more wandering. Actually, isn't it just from dropping down? I think it is just from dropping down on this. You know what? I'll do that later too. But again, on the Subscribe Star, it's basically up to 30 videos of me listening to Ricada clips. So again, these streams that I don't really do them on the stream anymore because I can be more honest and open and just actually talk about the stuff I really want to talk about on my Subscribe Star. Ugh. I know that the people who listen on Subscribe Star are actually the cool people, as opposed to the normie pig cattle who can listen to this shit for free. Well, what's he doing? Oh, did he fucking ash an ember onto himself? That's too bad. I'm not going to help you, though. There we go. Let me just pull out the Hawk 2 gun again one last time. So thank you again to the people people hanging out and chatting and just chatting, especially in the middle of the night. 7 in the morning now. Good Lord. But, thanks to the people who hang out, or even if you listen later, thank you also. Just in general.
You come in here with balls!
And we're able to do these streams.
Because of people like you!
Because of people like you, Duke. Thank you, Duke. Oh, I was gonna shoot him. That doesn't even startle him. Kind of cool. Have to admit, I guess he's cool. So, thanks also just in general to the people who support us. I just saw him. He burned himself entirely with a cigar. Getting a little lazy there. Getting a little lazy. Anyways, really is like Ethan. That's not even a joke. He's very clearly based on Ethan Ralph. Anyways, as usual, thanks. Lots of good stuff on our subscribe star that's been going up, and our review. We have this giant series of videos. Not even recorded all of them yet. We've recorded maybe, we've done 7 videos so far, and we're not even to page 10 of the script for Super Killer by Vito Giswaldi. We're doing, it's like a story time where we're reading through the entire script. Oh boy, did my hands die or something? No, not really. Oh, okay. You know, I think I idled out from just standing here. How many times are you gonna burn yourself? That's sad. This is sad to watch. I actually pulled the trigger. Whoa. Oh, it fluttered his book closed slightly. Yeah, with that much fat, I know that with that kind of gunt, I don't think he would even notice. Anyways. So yeah, as usual, lots of good stuff coming up on the subscribe star. If I do a stream here at all, that's a public stream, it's just going to be kind of for fun, just a goofing around thing. And it is already a lot less frequent. If you actually go through the stream history, you'll notice I haven't been doing them barely. Because I've been recording them and posting them to the subscribe star. That's really why. I knew it. Yeah, you know what? It's not touching him, it's just embering off onto his skin. But you know what? It's on the coat. You know what you should do? Get an asbestos overcoat. That's what you should do. Fat guy in a little coat. Yeah, as usual, good, happy. Thanks to the people who do support us. Thanks to the people even who just watch these and are nice. And, of course, for everyone else, maybe even this big fat guy here, should listen to shitty webcomics. Wow. Putting my hands down.